Welcome, Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today's review is on the Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Sandstorm. And here he is in his beast mode, which is a scorpion, as you can see. But not just any scorpion. So, fun story about, I don't know how fun it is, but interesting story about Sandstorm here. So, this figure is a Walmart exclusive repaint and slight retooling of the Legacy Deluxe Class Scorponok. However, they decided to make this version a reference to the 1999, pretty sure that was the year, BotCon exclusive repaint of the original Beast Wars Scorponok called Sandstorm. So that's what this is referencing. So it's pretty cool that they decided to do this. So yeah, Sandstorm. They basically mixed up the color scheme. Instead of it being more of like, well, the original Scorponok was a black. It was black and dark purple with red accents, I guess they based it off of a black scorpion or emperor scorpion. This one they gave it more of a desert scorpion, obviously with the name Sandstorm. It's like a desert scorpion theme, although it's not all that accurate. Now it's a fairly good looking scorpion mode, fairly realistic, but if you know anything about scorpions, this isn't all too accurate. But let's not get nitpicky. It is a toy after all. But yeah, very nice. Very nice. One issue that I have with this figure is that you can see this head sticking out. And, well, might as well talk about it. It's like looks funny. But yeah, this is the slight retool I was talking about. They decided that for this figure, instead of having the Scorponok head, his normal head, they would give him the mutant head that the original figure had, which in that review, because I have an original Scorponok, I said that in that review, I said that I preferred, and I still do, prefer the mutant head over his regular head, his regular show-accurate head. So I like that this figure kept the mutant head, which is very nice. I think it looks very cool. So yeah, very nice. And because it's the beast mode, he has articulation, so let's get to that. His tail has a ball joint at the stinger, and a hinge here at this tail, and that's about it for that. Head doesn't move. Well, not each, so these legs are, see, the back pair are on ball joints there. The front ones are also on ball joints, and these two are joined together at one ball joint. So yeah, they have quite a range of movement, which is cool. And then the arms have pretty much the same as in the articulation of the arms are swivel there, slight hinge there, swivel there as well, bend here, and rotation on the claw. And the claws do open and close, but I'm not going to show you that until the robot mode, because that's where he has his accessories, if you want to call them that. They're more like Easter eggs more than anything. But yeah. So yeah, very nice little scorpion mode. Very cool. Not a fan of this underside. I feel they could have cleaned this up a lot better, but it is what it is. Still looks pretty neat. So yeah, on to transformation, which starts off by pulling out the leg, pulling out this one. Always need a little bit force. There we go. Pulling out that leg. See if I remember this. I believe these I like to fold. I liked folding these back, I think. Yeah, fold this up a bit. You had to bring, yeah, there we go. You had to bring this down, like so. Straighten out leg, straighten out leg. Yeah, this was the front. Straighten out the legs. And then rotate. Bring that in, push that in. Lift up the head, and then close the chest. You have to line it up to close the chest. That can't be right. Something's off. Something's off here. Hold on. There we go. Flip down that. Flip this up, and then you... What's going on here? This should be it. There we go. There we go. I just had that on too close. There we go. Fold this back. I remember the chest leaving a gap there. Oh yeah, what I like to do is have the legs, fold them back like so. Give a nice little cleaner, condensed look. There we go. Sorry for the silence, folks, but to really tweak this because I haven't done this one in a while. And you bring down the arms a bit. I don't know. Hold on, let me take a closer look at them. Okay, now I saw what was wrong. Let me show you. Yeah, this waist bit, as you saw there, had to be plugged in. He had two little pegs back here that I'd forgotten about. So you just, there we go. You can feel the click, and then the chest closes. All right. Bring down the arms. I have a little collapse the condense the legs a bit. Hold on. This is pretty much what I'm doing with the legs is optional, but I prefer it that way. It gives it a nice little cleaner look, and he has more movement there. So yeah, so here is Sandstorm. I'm just messing with. I'm messing him too much. There we go. So here is Sandstorm in his robot mode, and it looks pretty good. It's not necessarily show accurate, but it still looks pretty good. I feel the chest is a bit too boxy for my liking, because the original figure didn't have that. I'm trying to remember. No, it wasn't like this. This is a bit too boxy for my liking, but it still looks pretty good. He's nice barrel chested. So yeah, check out that head sculpt. Like I said, it's based off of the mutant mask of the original figure, which is very cool. I guess while I'm at it, his head is on a ball joint. Arms can go out that far. Full 360, swivel, let's see, swivel, bend, and rotation at the claw. Same as the Scorpion mode. Now he has legs, so go out that far, forward, back, swivel there, and a very nice bend at the knee, as well as an ankle. So you can get some pretty dynamic poses. And now the claws do open. And on this claw, you can find a little bee. At least that's what this is supposed to be, because both of the character on the Scorponok, Beast War Scorponok on the show and on the toy, he had a little bee, and this also comes out. He had a little spy bee, I think it was called a cyber bee, that he would launch out and it would scout for him. It was a little drone in the shape of a bee, that's why there's more of a reference to that original figure, which Legacy Scorponok also has. And then in this one, he has the two missiles, which is also a reference. Now, on the original figure, the missiles were on this hand, and the bee was on this hand, and this was in the Beast Wars figure. I decided to flip it since this isn't Scorponok, but this is, Sandstorm, the desert repaint. Yeah, this also pops out. So like, it's weapons, but it's more like this could have just been molded in. This didn't have to be a separate piece. So yeah, but I like that I can at least swap them out to make them a little more different from Scorponok. So yeah. But I fell apart. So yeah, overall, pretty solid figure. And he does have a waist. Forgot about that detail. He does have a waist. Before someone out there mentions it, which they probably won't. Be surprised if someone did. So yeah, very nice. He is a bit he's a bit shorter than I would have liked. Maybe that's because I was accustomed to the Mega Class, original. But yeah, let's do a size comparison so I can show you. Yeah, you can see he's fairly short. Granted, the tail adds some extra height, but he is fairly short. I would have liked his head to be a little bit higher up. But still, it's fairly decent size. I do like his Scorpion. I forgot to mention, but the Scorpion, it was probably sized to an actual Scorpion. There are Scorpions that are that big, if not bigger. Which let that, you know, show up in your nightmares. That Scorpions do go that big, if not bigger. So yeah, overall, very nice figure. I actually do prefer this guy. I prefer this version, this Sandstorm repaint. Again, because I have the original Scorponok from Beast Wars, I wasn't really clamoring to get the Legacy version. But when they showed off this version, I was intrigued and I ended up getting it. So yeah, overall, very nice figure. I kind of recommend Sandstorm here more than the regular Scorponok, unless you're trying to collect, you know, the original figures, the original teams, if you know what I mean. So yeah, overall, very nice figure, very solid. Highly recommend it. Big fan of this. I'm a huge Beast Wars guy. So I love this little reference that they made. Man, I really hope, and as of this video, I really hope they do more Beast Wars figures. Because they're kind of doing that now with Legacy. I would like for them to do a dedicated, like a reboot of Beast Wars. Not a reboot of the show, but like a reboot of like the toy line, and we get like newer figures. Like what they kind of did in Kingdom, and what they're continuing now with Legacy. I hope they just keep going. They really like Beast Wars figures. So yeah, overall, awesome figure. So this has been my review of the Transformers Legacy, and oh yeah, this version is a Walmart exclusive. I think I did mention that in case I didn't. So yeah, this has been my review of the Transformers Legacy Walmart exclusive. I'm not gonna put in the title. The Deluxe Class Sandstorm. This is Composite Enerjoe signing off. Peace out and be safe.